We've just got back from a week on the canal, and as anyone who watches these knows, I love my canal boats. But how do you go about planning a route? Here's how we planned the Four Counties Ring. Well, why the Four Counties Ring? Well, I could say it's because I've always wanted to do it, but the reality is our boat is moored on the Four Counties Ring. Now, we've done plenty of rings in the past, so what made me want to try this one? Well, let's talk about what it is first. It's a historic canal route that spans 4 counties over 110 miles. It goes to Shropshire, Staffordshire, Cheshire and the West Midlands. And this was when the canals were the lifeblood of British industry. Most people start it at Middlewich in Cheshire. It's a charming market town known for its salt production history. And from there, if you go the clockwise route, you'll go south, down the Trent and Mersey, passing through the stunning Cheshire Plains, where you can soak in beautiful countryside views. One of the first major highlights you'll come across is the 𝐵𝐵𝐾 Tunnel. It's a 1.6 mile engineering marvel. Now it actually was originally 2 tunnels, but one side is no longer in use. So because each side is thin, the traffic only flows in one way at a time, so they close it, let a few through and carry on. Now the downside of this is there are only certain time windows. We'll talk about more about that later. And then from there you can go through Stoke-on-Trent, the home of the pottery industry. And not far from Stoke is Stone, which is known as a bit of a canal town. It's got some lovely riverside pubs and a big wharf that was originally part of the Jules Group, the Jules Brewery. You also get to pass through Penkridge and just on the outskirts of Stafford. It's quite a challenging route and we're not sure how long it will take. So here's how I do it. Well, there's all sorts of formulas out there for working out how far you can go in a set amount of time, and the most commonly used one is you add up the number of miles plus the number of locks and divide it by 3. Now I know that a canal boat can go round about 4 miles an hour, so you're going to average about 3.5 miles an hour, and if it's in your favour I can do any lock in less than 10 minutes, so their formula's allowing 20 minutes a lock. Now when you multiply that by 110 locks, that's 1,000 minutes difference between what I can do it in and what the calculators use. But I use an app called, well, it's not an app, it's a website called Canal Plan AC. It's really easy to use. You say where you want to start from, you say where you want to finish, and it even includes the major cruising rings. I also carry copies of my Nicholson's Guide. This one is particularly devoted to the 4 counties, because the way you navigate round a canal using a map is by bridge number. All the bridges are numbered and it's got mile markers. You can work things out very quickly on a page as to how long it's going to take you. Well, Canal Plan AC claims 110 miles, 1 furlong and 94 locks. That's based on starting at Great Hayward Marina. Now Canal Plan AC seems to think a sensible cruising day is 7 hours. Yeah, I don't. But based on their prediction, they're saying it takes 8 days, 5 hours. Now bear in mind we pick up the boat at 2 o'clock on a Monday and we have to have it back in by 9 o'clock on the following Monday, so we haven't even got 7 days. But I reckon we can do this. But I reckon a lot of things. I can remember our first week out we did from a place called Wigram's Turn down to Stratford upon Avon, and Canal Plan AC reckons that takes 10 days. Nah. We did it comfortably in 7, including time to divert to Braunston for a quick look to see what that was all about. Mind you saying that, I've got an older child that hasn't been on the boat for the last 4 trips, and a younger child who's just informed me that she really doesn't want to do it again, so maybe I overdo it. So we're on day 4 of the boat holiday? 3. Oh God, is that all? Right. So Ian, what do you like about the boat?
Nothing.
You what? There must be something.
No, it's boring, there's terrible signal, you know, I get bored all day, every day. I like to move around and like there's nothing I can really do, and it's just like a wasted week for me because I'd rather be at home working because I've now got a job which I could actually make money for because I'm broke and I need money.
But I enjoy it. I'm not for a second saying you should attempt these things in a hire boat in the minimal time because you've got to get the damn thing back. but I like to think I know what I'm doing. I really enjoy just being out there and cruising, so I do these silly things. So I think I'm biting off enough of a challenge. I've never done this journey before, so I'm looking forward to it. But you've got to be prepared to allow for up to 10 hours a day cruising just to stay on schedule. So while I've been talking, you've been seeing bits of footage, and the next episode is going to be all about how we did. I'm going to break it down every couple of days or so. But first of all, let's give you a quick tour of the boat and see what you think. So this is home for the week, all 62 foot of it, and I'll do a tour of the inside in a second, just to give you a rough idea of the size of it. Right, so you come in from the back, you've got the first bedroom, arch all the way down, first bathroom, second bathroom. Why the hell you need two bathrooms, I don't know. Fairly tidy kitchen, dinette that turns into a double, dinette covered in my crap because I've just arrived, that turns into a double, telly which we never watch, and then out the front. Yeah, I love it. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I genuinely love it. So next time you'll find out how our first day went. I really hope you'll tune in, and see you soon. So you enjoying canals yet? A little bit, go on, admit it. See, it's fun. 2 weeks next year. What, 3?
0.
You love it.